baba urusirele monghadi mesia baba selamo yo halalela.
Shalom, Wakazak Mashpaka. Welcome to another episode of Daily Tonic in the World right here on GC TV. And I remain your humble host, Daniel Fierce Lion Yasharala. Today, we will continue from where we stopped yesterday. It's actually the book of Devariym, Deuteronomy chapter 5. I'm taking it straight down, chapter 10, 6 chapters today. And it says, And Moshe called all Yasharel and said unto them, Hear, O Yasharel, the commandment and the judgment which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them, guard them, and do them. Yahuwah Eloheinu cut a covenant with us in Korev. Yahuwah cut this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. Yahuwah talked with me face to face in the mount, out of the midst of the fire. I stood between Yahuwah and you at that time, to show you the word of Yahuwah. For ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am Yahuwah Elohika, which brought you out of the land of Mizraim, from the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make you any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Elohika, am a jealous El, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Elohika in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain. Guard the day of the Shabbat, to sanctify it as Yahuwah Elohika has commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Shabbat of Yahuwah Elohika. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughters, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your ox, nor your ass, nor any of your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates, that your manservant and your maidservant, may rest as well as you. And remember that you were a servant in the land of Mizraim, and that Yahuwah Elohika brought you out thence through a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm. Therefore Yahuwah Elohika commanded you to observe the day of the Shabbat. Honor your father and mother, as Yahuwah Elohika has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged, and that it may be well with you in the land which Yahuwah Elohika give you. You shall not kill, neither shall you break wedlock, neither shall you steal, neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor, neither shall you lust after your neighbor's woman, neither shall you lust after your neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, or his ox, or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. These words Yahuwah spoke unto all your assembly in the mount, out of the midst of the fire of the cloud and of the thick darkness, with a great voice. And he added no more. And he wrote them on 2 sapphire stones, and delivered them unto me. And it came to pass, when you heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, and ye came near unto me, and all the heads of your tribes and your elders, and ye said, Behold, Yahuwah Elohim has showed us his glory and his greatness, and we have heard his voice out of the midst of the fire. We have seen this day that Elohim talks with man, and he lives. Now therefore, why should we die, For this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of Yahuwah Elohim anymore, then we will die. For who is there of all flesh that has heard the voice of the living Elohim speaking out of the midst of the fire, as we have, and lived? Go near and hear all that Yahuwah Elohim shall say, and speak unto us, and speak you unto us all that Yahweh Elohim shall speak unto you, and we will hear it and do it. And Yahuwah heard the voice of your words, and you, when ye spake unto me, and Yahuwah said unto me, I have heard the voice of the word of this people, which they have spoken unto you. They have well said all that they have spoken. Oh, that there were such a heart in them, that they would fear me and guard all my commandments always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. Go say to them, get you into your tent again. But as for you, stand here by me, and I will speak unto you all the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which you shall teach them, that they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it. You shall guard to do therefore as your Elohim has commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right nor to the left. Ye shall walk in the way which Yahuwah Elohim has commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess. 6. Now these are the commandments and statutes and judgment which Yahuwah Elohim commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go to possess it, that ye might fear Yahuwah Elohim, to guard all his statutes and his commandments, and which I command you, you and your sons and your sons' sons, all the days of your life, and that your days may be prolonged. Hear therefore, O Yasharel, and guard to do it, that it may be well with you, and that ye may increase mightily, as Yahuwah Elohim of your fathers has promised you, in the land that flows with milk and honey. Hear, O Yasharel, Yahuwah Elohim, Yahuwah is one. And you shall love Yahuwah Elohim with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might. And this word which I command you this day shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them in us for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be as a frontlet between your eyes, and you shall write them upon the posts of your house and on your gates, and it shall be taken. And it shall be when Yahuwah Elohim shall have brought you into the land which he swore unto your fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, to give you great and goodly cities which you build not, and houses full of all good things which ye filled not, and wells dug which ye dug not, vineyards and olive tree which ye planted not, when ye shall have eaten and be full. Then beware lest ye forget Yahuwah, which brought you forth out of the land of Mizraim from the house of bondage. You shall fear Yahuwah Elohim and serve him, and shall swear by his name. You shall not go after other Elohim, of the Elohim of the people which are round about you. For Yahuwah Elohim is a jealous hell among you, lest the anger of Yahuwah Elohim be kindled against you, and destroy you from off the face of the earth. Ye shall not tempt Yahuwah Elohim, as ye tempt him in Makkah. Ye shall diligently guard the commandment of Yahuwah Elohim, and his testimonies and his statutes which he has commanded you. And you shall do that which is right and good in the sight of Yahuwah, that it may be well with you, and that you may go in and possess the good land which Yahuwah swore unto your fathers, to cast out all your enemies from before you, as Yahuwah has spoken. And when your son ask you in the time to come, saying, what mean the testimony and the statutes and the judgment which Yahuwah Elohim has commanded you. Then you shall say unto your son, we were Pharaoh's bondmen in Mizraim, and Yahuwah brought us out of Mizraim with a mighty hand. And Yahuwah showed signs and wonders, great and sore, upon Mizraim, upon Pharaoh, and upon his household before our eyes. And he brought us out from thence, that he might bring us in to give us the land which he swore unto our fathers. And Yahuwah commanded us to go to do all the statutes, to fear Yahuwah Elohim for our good always, that it might preserve us alive, as it is at this day. And it shall be our righteousness if we guard to do all his commandments before Yahuwah Elohim, as he has commanded us. So for those of you actually who don't know about the precepts of righteousness, this Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 25 is a precept. It says that, and it shall be our righteousness if we guard to do all these commandments. So it's only when you do all these commandments that it can be counted, or your acts can be counted as righteousness. Chapter 7. When Yahuwah Elohim shall bring you into the land whither you go to possess it, and has cast out many nations before you, the Kittim, the Girgashim, the Amorim, the Canaanim, the Perizim, and the Kivim, and the Yevuzim, 7 nations greater and mightier than you. And when Yahuwah Elohim shall deliver them before you, you shall smite them and utterly destroy them, and shall cut no covenant with them, nor show mercy upon them unto them, neither shall you make marriages with them. Your daughters you shall not give unto a son, and his daughters shall you not give unto your son. Hence where the instruction of interracial marriage came from. The Most High don't want us to mix with the other nations. He said, don't give your sons to those other nations, neither will you give your daughters to them. So for those of you who are actually claim to be awakened and you are still involving yourself in interracial or international, let me use that word, international marriage, which means you are marrying out of your own nation, nation of Yasharel, to get married to an Asian, you're getting married to an Hamite, you're getting married to an Edomite, you're getting married to the other nations. You are going against what Yahweh is asking us to do here. You are going against this commandment. Verse 4. For they will turn away your sons from following me, that they may serve other Elohim. So will the anger of Yahuwah be kindled against you, and destroy you suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their Asherah, and cut down their Asherah poles, and burn their graven images with fire. For you are a holy people unto Yahuwah Elohim. Yahuwah Elohim has spoken to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Yahuwah did not see his love upon you. Yahuwah did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in numbers than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahuwah loved you, and because he would guard the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, as Yahuwah brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh the king of Mizraim. Know therefore that Yahuwah Elohim is Elohim, the faithful El, which guard his commandment and mercy with them that he love, and guard his commandment. And which guard his commandment and mercy with them that love him, and guard his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repay them that hate him, and repays them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not slack to him that hates him. He will repay him to his face. You shall therefore guard the commandments, statutes, and the judgments, which I command you this day to do them. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to this judgment, and guard and do them, that Yahuwah Elohim shall guard unto you the covenant and the mercy which he swore unto your fathers, and he will love you and bless you and multiply you, and he will also bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your land and your grain and your wine and your oil, the increase of your kind and the flock of your sheep in the land which he swore unto your fathers to give you. You shall be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you or among your cattle, and Jehovah will take away from you all sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Mizraim, which ye know, upon you, but will lay them upon all them that hate you. And you shall consume all the people which Yahweh Elohim shall deliver you. Your eyes shall have no pity upon them, neither shall you serve their enemies. Yet, sorry, neither shall you serve their Elohim, for that will be a snare unto you. If you shall say in your heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispossess them? You shall not be afraid of them, but shall well remember that Yahweh Elohim did unto Pharaoh and unto all Mizraim the great temptation which your eyes saw, and the signs and the wonders and the mighty hand and the stretched out arm, whereby Yahuwah Elohim brought you out to so shall Yahuwah Elohim do unto all the people of whom you are afraid. Moreover, Yahuwah Elohim will send the hornet among you until they that are left and hide themselves from you be destroyed. You shall not be frightened at them, for Yahuwah Elohim is among you, a mighty El and terrible. And Yahuwah Elohim will put out those nations before you by little and little. You may not consume them at once, lest the beasts of the field increase upon you. But Yahuwah Elohim shall deliver them unto you, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction until they be destroyed. And ye shall deliver their kings into your hands, and you shall destroy their names from under heaven. There shall no man be able to stand before you until you have destroyed them. The graven image of their Elohim shall be burned with fire, and you shall not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto you, lest you be snared, therein, for it is an abomination to Yahuwah Elohim. Neither shall you bring an abomination into your house, lest you be a cursed thing like it, but you shall utterly detest it, and you shall surely abhor it, for it is a cursed thing. Chapter 8. All this commandment which I command you this day, ye shall guard to do, that ye may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land which Yahuwah swore unto your fathers. And you shall remember all the way which Yahuwah Elohim led you this 40 years in the wilderness, to humble you and to prove you, to know what was in your heart, whereby you would guard his commandments or no. And he humbled you and suffered you to hunger, and fed you with manna which you knew not, neither did your fathers know, that he might make you know that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahuwah, man lives. Your raiment waxed not old upon you, neither did your feet swell these 40 years. You shall also consider in your heart that as a man chastains his son, so Yahuwah Elohim chastens you. Therefore, you shall guard the commandments of Yahuwah Elohim, to walk in his ways and to fear him. For Yahuwah Elohim bring you into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of fountains and depths that spring out of the valley and hills, a land of wheat and barley, and vine and fig tree and pomegranate, a land of olive oil and honey, a land wherein you shall eat bread without scarceness, You shall not lack anything in it. A land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hill you may dig brass. When you have eaten and are full, then you shall bless Yahuwah Elohim for the good land which he has given you. Beware that you forget not Yahuwah Elohim in not guarding his commandments and his judgment and his statutes which I command you this day, lest when you have eaten and are full, and have built goodly houses and dwelt therein, and when your herds and your flock multiplies, and your silver and your gold is multiplied, and you and all that you have is multiplied, then your heart be lifted up, and you forget Yahweh Elohim, which brought you out of the land of Mizraim, from the house of bondage, who led you through that great and terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents and scorpions and drought, where there was no water, who brought you forth water out of the rock of flint, who fed you in the wilderness with manna, which your fathers knew not, that he might humble you, and that he might prove you to do you good at your latter end. And you say in your heart, my power and the might of my hand has gotten me this wealth. 18. But you shall remember Yahuwah Elohim, for it is he that gives you power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which he swore unto your fathers, as it is this day. And it shall be, if you do at all forget Yahuwah Elohim, and walk after other Elohim, and serve them and worship them, I testify against you this day, that ye shall surely perish. As the nation which Yahuwah destroyed before your face, so shall ye perish, because ye would not be obedient unto the voice of Yahuwah Elohim.
Who said that the righteous don't party? Are you hoping to hold a show having an exclusive DJ come to mix with righteous songs from various Hebrew artists coming from different parts of the world, bringing their unique voices to praise Yahuwah using the ministry of songs, and also having a DJ who can help us mix the sync of musics together to make you shake your body and dance off your sorrow righteously? Please contact DJ UL Kingdom Music.
Yo, shalom and peace. Be encouraged. This is DJ UL. Hold on to the vision the Most High gave you. He will bring it to pass.
For booking and inquiry, please call DJ Joel on +1 770 256 2241. Call us today and let's make your event a memorable one. Joel Kingdom Music, bringing the vibe of righteousness into your event. For sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. So let's continue from where we stopped. Now we're in chapter 9. Hear, O Yasharel, you are to pass over the Yarden this day, to go in to possess nations greater and mightier than yourself, cities great and fenced up to heaven, a people great and tall, the children of the Anakim, whom you know, and of whom you have heard say, who can stand before the children of Anak? Understand therefore this day that Yahuwah Elohika is he which goes over before you. As a consuming fire, he shall destroy them, and he shall bring them down before your face. So shall you drive them out and destroy them quickly, as Yahuwah has said unto you. Speak not in your heart. After that, Yahuwah Elohika has cast them out from before you, saying, for my righteousness, Yahuwah has brought me in to possess this land. But for the wicked of this nation, Yahuwah drives them out from before you. Not for your righteousness or for the uprightness in your heart of your heart do you go to possess their land, but for the wickedness of these nations, Yahuwah Elohika drive them out from before you, and that he may perform the word which Yahuwah swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Understand therefore that Yahuwah Elohika give you not this good land to possess it for your righteousness, for you are a stiff-necked people. This goes into our people who are very stiff-necked, and they allow pride set in. That's why you start hearing them say, after all, that actually I deserve this, I do this, I do that, I've been in the truth for 5, blah, 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 blah. Don't be prideful. Don't take glory to yourself. 7, remember and forget not how you provoked Yahuwah Elohika to wrath in the wilderness, from the day that you did depart out of the land of Mizraim until ye came unto this place. Ye have been rebellious against Yahuwah. Also in Koreb, ye provoked Yahuwah to wrath, so that Yahuwah was angry with you to have destroyed you. When I was gone up into the mount to receive the sapphire stone, even the sapphire of the covenant which Yahuwah caught with you, then I abode in the mount 40 days and 40 nights, and I neither did eat bread nor drink water. And Yahuwah delivered unto me 2 sapphire stones written with the finger of Elohim, and on them was written according to all the words which Yahuwah spoke with you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days and 40 nights that Yahuwah gave me the 2 sapphire stones, even the sapphire of this covenant. And Yahuwah said unto me, arise, get up, get you down quickly from hence, for your people which you have brought out of Mizraim have corrupted themselves. They are quickly turned aside out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten image. Furthermore, Yahuwah spoke unto me, saying, I have seen these people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Let me alone, that I may destroy them and blot out their name from under the heaven. And I will make of you a nation mightier and greater than they. So I turned and came down from the mount, and the mount burned with fire, and the 2 sapphire of the covenant were in my 2 hands. And I looked, and behold, ye have sinned against Yahuwah Elohim, and have made you a molten calf. Ye are turned aside quickly out of the way of Yahuwah, out of the way which Yahuwah had commanded you. And I took the 2 sapphire and cast them out of my hands and broke them before your eyes. And I fell down before Yahuwah as at the first 30 and 40 days and 40 nights. And I did neither eat bread nor drink water, because of all your sins which ye sinned in doing wickedly in the sight of Yahuwah, to provoke him to anger. For I was afraid of the anger and hot displeasure, wherewith Yahuwah was wrought against you to destroy you. But Yahuwah acted unto me at that time also. And Yahuwah was very angry with Aharon to have destroyed him. And I prayed for Aharon also the same time. And I took your sins and the calf which ye have made, and burnt it with fire, and stamped it, and ground it very small, even until it was as small as dust. And I cast the dust thereof into the brook that descend out of the mount, and at Tavera, and at Makkah, and at Kivroth, and at Kivroth Hattavar, ye provoke Yahuwah to wrath. Likewise, when Yahuwah sent you from Kadesh Barnea, saying, Go up and possess the land which I have given you, then ye rebel against the covenant of Yahuwah Elohim, and ye believed him not, nor hearkened to his voice. Ye have been rebellious against Yahuwah from the day that I knew you. Thus I fell down before Yahuwah 40 days and 40 nights, as I fell down at the first, because Yahuwah had said he would destroy you. I prayed therefore unto El Yahuwah and said, O Adonai Yahuwah, destroy not your people and your inheritance, which you have redeemed through your greatness, which you have brought forth out of Mizraim with a mighty hand. Remember your servants, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Jacob. Look not unto the stubbornness of these people, nor to their wickedness, nor to their sin, lest the land whence you brought them out say, because Yahuwah was not able to bring them into the land which he promised them, and because he hated them, he has brought them out to slay them in the wilderness. Yet they are your people and your inheritance, which you brought out by your mighty power and by your outstretched arm. Chapter 10. Now we're in chapter 10. At that time, Yahuwah said unto me, Hew you 2 sapphire stones like unto the first, and come up unto me into the mount, and make you an ark of wood, and I will write of the tablets the words that were in the first sapphire which you broke, and you shall put them in the ark. And I made an ark of shittim wood, and hewed 2 sapphire stones like unto the first, and went up into the mount, having the 2 sapphires in my hand, and he wrote on the sapphires according to the first writing, the 10 Devariym, which Yahuwah spoke unto me in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly. And Yahuwah gave them unto me, and I turned myself and came down from the mount, and put the sapphire in the ark which I had made, and there they be, as Yahuwah commanded me. And the children of Yasharel took their journey from Beroth Ben Yakan to Mosera. There Aharon died, and there he was buried. And Eleazar his son ministered in the priest's office in his stead. From thence they journeyed unto Godgoda, and from Godgoda to Yotvatha, a land of rivers of water. And at that time, Yahuwah separated the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah, to stand before Yahuwah to minister unto him, and to bless him, and to bless in his name unto this day. Wherefore Levi has no part, nor inheritance with his brethren. Yahuwah is his inheritance, according to as Yahuwah Elohim promised him. And I stay in the mount according to the first time, 40 days and 40 nights, and Yahuwah hearkened unto me at that time also, and Yahuwah would not destroy you. And Yahuwah said unto me, Arise, take your journey before the people, that they may go in and possess the land which I swore unto their fathers to give unto them. And now, Yasharel, what does Yahuwah Elohim require of you, but to fear Yahuwah Elohim, and to walk in his ways, and to love him, and to serve Yahuwah Elohim with all your heart and with all your soul, to gird the commandment of Yahuwah and a statute which I command you this day for your good. So for those of you who are asking that, what actually Yahuwah actually requires of us, it has been written here. What requires from us actually is to fear him and to walk in all his ways. Not only that alone, but to guard his commandment and also his statute, which he has commanded us from the days of our forefathers. So let us not allow pride set in and make us lose that part. Verse 14, behold the heavens and the heavens of heavens belongs to Yahuwah Elohika, and the earth also, with all that is therein is. Only Yahuwah had a delight in your fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. For Yahuwah Elohim is Elohai, Hi Elohim, and Adonim, a great El, a mighty and a terrible, which regard not persons, nor takes reward. He executes the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and love the stranger, in giving him food and raiment. In giving him food and raiment, in giving him food and raiment, in giving him food and raiment, love ye therefore the strangers, for ye were strangers in the land of Mizraim. Ye shall fear Yahuwah Elohika, him shall ye serve, and to him shall you cleave, and swear by his name. He is your praise, and he is your Elohim, that has done for you these great and terrible things, which your eyes have seen. Your fathers went down into Mizraim with 70 persons, and now Yahuwah Elohika has made you as the stars of heaven for multitude. Wow. Up to the Most High for that. And I'm sure you all actually learned from this. You saw how Moshe was telling them that what Yahuwah requires from us is to fear him and to keep all his commandments and the statutes. These things actually, they are not hard. It's just we humans that make it look as if it's hard. Even said further in that verse 16, it said, circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart. Majority would think it's all about going for surgery, taking the foreskin of your heart and say you circumcise your heart. No. It's talking about when you circumcise your heart, it means you cut off some things. The things actually might be painful, like your old life, those pleasures you get and other things. Call those old life. Circumcise your heart from them. The ways of the world that you have been living right from time, cut yourself off from it, and so that you can stop being a stiff-necked people. So this will make it a wrap on today's episode of the program. I remain your humble host, Danny Fesnal Yasharala, right here on the Tonic in the Word. And with this, I say shalom and bye for now.